Number 1, model number 10 shows the correct answer. Number 1, the number axis of symmetry of isosceles triangle will be 1. Isosceles triangle has only one line symmetry, but equilateral triangle has 3 line axis symmetry. Okay, then the result here will be 1 because it's isosceles. Do you know isosceles triangle? We have two sides are equal lengths. We call it line symmetry. Then we have one line symmetry. Question number 2. If XA equal XB and YA equal YB, then XY perpendicular to AB. Okay, we have line segment AB, and we have this point was XA equal to XB. There are equality. Then XA equal XB, we called it isosceles triangle. Then we have a line symmetry. The point X must lies in the line symmetry of AB. Then we have a line symmetry about this. Line symmetry will be perpendicular. Then the straight line XY will be perpendicular to AB. Question number 3. In triangle ABC, he give us measure of angle C equals 65 degree and A 75 degree. Then we have find the relation. Must find in first step measure of angle B equal 100. Subtract sum of 75 and 65. 100 subtract by 5 plus 5 10 0 and carry 1 7 plus 7 equal 14. The result will be 40 degrees. Then measure of angle B equal 40 degree. Okay, understood? Then we can find the relation between all sides. We can find CB is the greatest side because opposite 75 and EB opposite 65 and last one CA. So the relation will be BC greater than AB. Okay, choose letter C. It's exactly result here. Question number 4. If M is the midpoint of the point of intersection of the medians of triangle ABC and D is the midpoint of BC, then AD equal. Okay, we have triangle here APC and M is the point of intersection of the medians of triangle. We have medians here M. Okay, and AD is the median. D is the midpoint of C, P, and M is the midpoint here, intersection of medians. You want to find the ratio between AD and what? AD will be divided 2 and 1. You can find the ratio between AD and MD. It will be what? 2. AD we have 3 parties. 2 plus 1, 3 parties. And we want to find the relation between AD. Sorry, D is the midpoint. Again, M is the point of intersection. It's M and AD. Okay. Okay, it's exactly true. You want to find the ratio between AD and what? Which is true? AD 3 parties. From AD 3 parties. You want to find the relation between it and MD. If we put here MD, it will be 3 over 1. It will be 3 times. In AD 3 times MD. Okay, then you must change this digit 4 and write 3. Cancel this digit and write 3. Okay, the result will be letter B, but you must cancel number 4 and write 3 MD. Okay, it's wrong. This number wrong. Okay, my students, this number was wrong. You must cancel 4 here and write 3. 3 times MD. Because it's divided the median 2 parts to the vertex and 1 part to the base. Next question. Number 5. Set of numbers can be lengths of sides of triangle R, which is true. We must find the difference between greatest and smallest. Okay, we have 4, 6, and 10. In any triangle, the sum of two sides must be greater than the next number. We have here 4 and 6 and 10. It's true or false? Okay, we must choose two numbers. 6 plus 10, 60 greater than 4. But 4 plus 6 equal 10. So it's false. Letter B, 4 and 6. This set we have 4 and 6 and 8. Question A false. Question letter B, we have 4, 6 and 8. We can eat 4 plus 6, 10 greater than 8. Okay, then the result will be true B. Understood? Letter B true, because the sum of two any sides greater than the third. So when you want to find the third side length relation between two sides and third, you must add the smallest number first. The smallest number here was 4 plus 6. Okay, 4 plus 6 equal 10. 10 greater than 8, then the result here will be letter B. It's true. Question number 6. In triangle ABC, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B less than measure of angle C. Okay, A plus B less than C. Then what's the relation between AP and BC? AB and BC what? AB opposite C. C is the greater. Then LB will less than AB. It's the greater. It's opposite C. It will be greater than BC. Okay, I will write it again. He give us angle A plus, if you add angle, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B, it will be greater than angle C. Okay, A opposite what? Opposite CB. And angle B opposite what? CA. And C opposite what? AB. Then CP plus CA was greater than AB. Then the relation between AB and BC, which is greater? It's less than it. If we cancel here, AB here and here from this side, or you can add AB, you can find the perimeter. Such that what? If we put in any triangle, we know the sum of triangle equal 180. Okay, he give us measure of angle A plus B greater than C. You can put C in numbers what? You can put C here 40 and the remainder 140. You can write here 60 and 80. Okay, 60 plus 80, 140 greater than 40. You want to find the relation between two sides. You can solve this example by new solution. Put here, if we angle A plus B, he give us angle, measure angle A plus B less than C. If we put here, okay, he give us this relation, measure of angle A plus B less than C. If you put C here and C here, then the measure of angle A plus B plus C, it will be 180, less than twice measure of angle C. If we divide it by 2, then measure of angle C greater than 90. It's meaning angle C, it will be greater than 90, it will be obtuse. Then APC here to obtuse triangle. Then AB will be greater than. Then we can write AB greater than inside here such that CB or BC. Understood? Okay, you must know this properties. If we add in this inequality, he give us E plus B greater than or less than C, less than C. If we add C here, measure of angle C, and the measure of angle C, angle A plus B plus C, sum of them equal 180. 180 less than twice C, and then you can divide it by 2, then the measure of angle C greater than 90, it's meaning this angle it will be obtuse. Okay, understood? Then EB, it will be opposite angle C, it will be greater than, choose greater than letter C. Question number 2, complete. Number 1, in the isosceles triangle, we have isosceles triangle here. If EB equal AC, and measure of angle is 70 degree. Then he want to find the relation between EP less than what? We can find the measure of angle of two bases. It will be equality. We can write 180 subtracts by 70 divided by 2. It will be 110 divided by 2 equal 55. 55. Then EB opposite C. Then 55 less than 70. 70 opposite CP. Write CB here. Then EB less than CP. Question number 2. In this triangle ABC, he give us here ABC. We have triangle ABC here. He give us measure of angle like A was 30 degree and measure of angle B was 90. So I will draw it here again. A BC, this angle was 30 degree. Okay, and the measure of B 90. You want to find the relation between BC and EC. BC opposite 30. Then BC half of hypotenuse. EC is the hypotenuse. Then BC it will be half of EC. Next example, number 3. The measure of two angles in triangle are different, then the greater measure of them is opposite to the greatest side. Okay. Again, question number 3, I will explain it again. If we have triangle here, the measure of two angles in triangle are different. Difference meaning one, such that A and B and C, A greater than B. Then greater in measure of them, it's opposite longest of the length opposite of them, the greater here in the measure of them is opposite to longest of the length or long than longest of the length another side length, or we can write longer than. Okay, you can write longer than. Okay, the greater in measure of them is opposite to greater than the other side. Okay, opposite to longest side, opposite to longest side greater than the other side. Question number 4. If the measure of vertex angle of isosceles triangle is 80 degree, then the measure of each of two base angle are equal in measure. Okay, he give us the vertex here 80, and you want to find the measure of bases here. Write 180 subtract by 80 divided by 2. It will be 100 divided by 2 equal 50 degree. The measure of each angles of two base equal 50 degree. Question number 5. The measure of exterior angle of a greater triangle equal 120 degree. Next question. We have here right angle triangle, and this triangle here in the middle line segment X and Y. We have D and AC. It's a famous question, okay? And this PC and APAC, it was parallel to the base, and we have DEA is the midpoint here. He want to prove that or find the length of PE here, and he give us in this example this in the midpoint, and xy parallel to AC, and x in the midpoint and y in the midpoint. Okay, he give us again xy was 6 centimeter, xy 6 centimeter, such that in triangle ADC, xy, x in the midpoint of ED and y is the midpoint of CD, then xy will be half of EC, solution number 1, and they give us xy equals 6. Then AC twice of 6 will be 12 centimeter. And then in this triangle we have right angle triangle ABC. Measure of angle B was 90 degree. Then you can find the length of BE, because BE we called it is the median. We called it the median. The median in right angle triangle, the length of BE equal half of EC. EC was 6 or 12, because 6 in 12 divided by 2 will be 6 centimeters. And the length of BE will be 6 centimeters. Next question. We have X L parallel to Y and Z. Okay, and give us this angle was 50 degree and here 80 degree. You want to prove that XY equal to YZ. How? We can find the angle Z. Z will be 50 degree. We call it alternate angle. You can write with me, okay? Write with me, such that XL parallel to ZY and XZ cut of them. The measure of angle Z equal measure of angle X equal 50 degree. Alternate angle. We called it what? Alternate angle. Okay. Again, we have side lengths here, X and L and Z and Y, they are parallel. It was 50 and here 80. It will be 50 degree alternate angle. And we can find the angle here in this triangle. The sum of interior triangle in any triangle, the sum of interior angles in a triangle equal 180. Then we can find measure of angle X here, 180 subtract of the sum of 80 and 50. 100 is subtracted by 130, the result will be 50 degree. This angle will be 50 degree. Okay. And then we have two sides are equal here, such that measure of angle X equal measure of angle X equal Z equal 50 degree. Then XY equal ZY. Next question. Letter B. Look at with me about letter B. We have triangle. D, A, B, C. Side length equals this side length, and the here 40, and D, and we have E quality. Then this space will be this space, and here 40 again. And we can find this angles here. 40 plus 40 divided subtract by 180, it will be 100. Then it will be 50 and 50, because it's exterior angle of isosceles. 100 divided by 2, it will be 50. Okay, is 50 degree and here 50 degree. And he want prove that AC greater than AE. How? AC greater than AE. Okay, we have here 100 degree. AC was opposite this angle 100 degree, and EE opposite 40 degree. Then AC will be greater than EE. It's easy for you, okay? And next, you want to prove that AC less than BC. AC less than BC here. In this triangle, we have 40 plus 50, it will be 90. It's right angle. Then measure of angle A equal 90 degree. Then CD is hypotenuse. We called it the hypotenuse. Then CD will greater than any side length in triangle, greater than CA or greater than AB. Next example. In the opposite figure, we have isosceles triangle and M here, and D and D and F. Prove that they give us again and two sides equal, and measure of angle DEM, this angle, equal DFM, equals this angle. You want to prove that DM is the axis of symmetry about this triangle. How we can prove DM is the line symmetry? How? You want to prove that DM is the line symmetry? We can prove that by find the relation between ME and MF. If we prove that ME equal MF, then it will be isosceles. Then M and D lies in the same straight line about the base, and it will be bisect angle, and we can congruent between two triangle. If you prove that this line symmetry here, I will put here L, okay? If you prove that DL intersection D or bisect this angle into equality, then DL will be line symmetry, because it will be bisect the base and perpendicular it, such that in triangle DEM congruent triangle DFM. Okay, we have two triangle congruent, such that DE was equal DF, and we have DM common side. We have DM common side, and we have this angle equals this angle. So we have two sides and one angle, but not one angle here not included between two sides. We want to prove that this angles here or this side equals this side. How? We can prove that by such that we can complete it here, such that measure of angle E equal measure of angle F. This angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, measure of angle E equal measure of angle F. Why? Because it's isosceles triangle, and we have angle 1 equal angle 2. Then the remainder here, angle 3 equal angle 4. Okay, we have side and angle and angle. Then measure of angle 3 equal 4. This angle will be equal 3 equal 4, and then such that measure angle 3 equal measure angle 4. In this triangle it will be isosceles. This triangle will be isosceles. Then MF will be equal ME. Then two triangle will be congruent because we have two sides and included angle. Then measure of angle 5 equal measure of angle 6. This angle it will be equal this angle. 5 equal measure of angle 6. Two angles there, 5 equals 6. Okay, then we can write DL. The ray DL it will be bisect angle D. It will be bisect what? Angle D. Then DL will be perpendicular to FE and bisect it, then DL is line symmetry. It's line of symmetry because perpendicular to the base and the bisect it. Next question. ABCD a parallelogram. We have parallelogram A, B, C, and D, and you have X, two diagonal here, and it will be N, cut off this N, and this part equals this part, 1 to 1, and this part equal 1 to 1, equality, and X here, the median, it will be 2 part and 1 part. He want to prove that the ratio between AN equal third of AC, AN third of AC, AN and AC. We have the section as a point M here. Okay, we have the ratio between AM and MC. AM over MC, it will be 1 and 1, or AM and AC, 1, 2, 1 over 2, and the ratio between AN and AX, AN 2 and AX 3, then we can find the ratio between them, between AN and AC, AN here and AC. We can find the relation between them. It will be parts equality here, 1 and 1, and 2 and 1. Okay, and the base equality here, 1 and 1, and this 1 and 1. I will write the relation between AN here and AX, AN, okay, AN and AC, AN and AC. Again, we have the median BX bisect AD in the X and the here N. Then this part will be 1 and 2. He want to prove that the ratio between AN equals third AC, AN third of AC. We have this part equal this part, and it's the middle of this triangle intersection. Then this part will be 2 and 1. Okay, he want to find the ratio between AN and AC. We can write such that AN and AM, the ratio between AN and AM, AN would be 2 parts and AM was 2 plus 1 equals 3. It's relation number 1. I have AN 2 over 3 AM. Okay, and we know AM here with half of AC. Then you can cancel AM and write half of AC in this relation number 2 here. Then AN will be equal to 2 over 3 product by AM, cancel AM and write half AC, cancel 2 by 2. Then AN will be third AC, AN here equals third of AC. Okay, it's true. You must draw this example exactly to know the steps.